Welcome everybody. I am Dr. Manar Elmehankar, lecturer of medical parasitology. Today I will talk about class Cestodes. Let's start with an introduction in cestodes. Cestode parasites are long, segmented and tape-like worms. They are endoparasitic. Adults inhabit the small intestine of the definitive host. And some cestodes invade the human tissue by their larval stages and are known as tissue tapeworms or tissue cestodes. These pictures showing segments of the body of cestode. Let's talk about general characters of class Cestodes. They are flattened and vary from few millimeters to several meters in length, and the body cavity and digestive system are absent. About nutrition of class Cestodes occurs by absorption of nutritive materials from the surrounding media through the body wall, tegument. About excretory system, multiple phloem cells, collecting tubules and 4 longitudinal excretory ducts. About the nervous system, multiple central nerve ganglia at the region of the scolex. About tegument, cestodes absorb all the nutrients through their body wall, which is called tegument. The tegument has a protective function. Also secretes chemicals that prevent the digestion of the worm by the host by inactivation of host digestive enzyme. After general characters, we will talk about morphology of class Cestodes. The adult worm is divided into 3 parts: scolex, neck, and segments. Let's talk about scolex. Scolex is the head of the parasite, provided with bothria or suckers as organs of attachment to keep the tapeworm in place. And the neck is the area of growth, and segments differentiated into immature, mature, and gravid segments. This diagram showing scolex and the neck and different segments: immature, mature, and gravid segments. Let's talk about different segments of class Cestodes. As we said, there are 3 types of segments. Immature segment present near the neck. The genital organs are not differentiated, while mature segment, it's hermaphrodite, contains single and sometimes 2 sets of male and female genital systems, as in Diploidium caninum. Reproduction occurs by self-fertilization in a single segment or cross-fertilization between different segments. About gravid segment, all organs are atrophied except the uterus, which is filled with eggs and takes different shapes. And the gravid segments are separated and to the outside with a stool. This diagram showing different cestode parts. First part is scolex and neck. Second part is immature segment, which contains immature reproductive organs, and mature segment which contains 1 to 2 sets of reproductive organs, male and female organs, and gravid segment, which contains uterus filled with eggs. Let's talk about classification of cestodes. There are two orders of medical importance: order Pseudophilidae and order Cyclophilidae. Let's talk about order Pseudophilidae, which contain two important parasites. First one is Diphyllobothrium latum, which is called fish tapeworm, and Spirometra species, which is called dog tapeworm. And order Cyclophilidae, which contains Dipylidium caninum, which is called dog tapeworm, Hymenolipis nana parasite, which is called dwarf tapeworm, Hymenolipis diminuta, which is called rat tapeworm, Tinea solium, which is called pork tapeworm, Tinea saginata, which is called beef tapeworm, Echinococcus granulosus, which is called dog tapeworm, and multiceps, which is called dog tapeworm. Let's talk about the main differences between order Pseudophilidae and order Cyclophilidae. Let's start with Scolex. Scolex of order Pseudophilidae is bone-shaped and containing two sucking grooves, which are called bothria, while in order Cyclophilidae there are 4 cup-shaped suckers with or without rostellum and hooks. About genital bore, in order Pseudophilidae, the site of genital bore at the middle, while in Cyclophilidae, the site of the genital bore is at lateral side. About the egg, in order Pseudophilidae, the egg is ovoid, operculated, and unembryonated, and Crassidium larvae develop in water, while in order Cyclophilidae, the egg is spherical, non-operculated, and embryo is oncosphere or hexacan embryo live inside the shell. About larvae in each order, in Cyclophilidae, there are 2 larvae, procercoid and blerocercoid, while in Cyclophilidae, there are 4 types of larvae: cysticercoid larva, cysticercus larva, which may be Cysticercus bovis in case of Tinea saginata, and Cysticercus cellulosa in case of Tinea solium, cinereous cyst, and hydatid cyst. And about the life cycle, in order Pseudophilidae, hatching of egg occurs in water and required 2 intermediate hosts. First intermediate host is cyclo, which contain procercoid, and second intermediate host is frog, snake, or fish, and containing blerocercoid inside it. While in Cyclophilidia, hatching of egg occurs after ingestion by host and required only one intermediate host. Finally, hoping that video was useful for you all. Thanks and goodbye.